Hey guys, UWG Nick here and welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. Something struck me as I loaded up into this game, and that was about a year ago when I started this channel. I was playing Outlast 2 and I was drinking mead and doing my voiceover for the game. And now I'm back at it. Now I'm
found it. Up there.
Playing Final Fantasy and drinking mead. I couldn't show you back then because I didn't have a camera, but this is what mead looks like. It's like a brownish, kind of not entirely clear liquid, and then you have raisins floating around at the top. That's actually a raisin that you see there. This takes a few days to make, but it's basically like brown sugar, water, yeast, and a lemon. You slice lemon and put that all in the bucket, and then you leave it for a day, and then you move it over to bottles, add a little bit more sugar, like a teaspoon or so, and then you put raisins in it. The raisins sink to the bottom. Stop recording or no? Okay. My camera froze for a bit. The raisins sink to the bottom, then you put them in like just room temperature, close the bottles up, and you leave them there for like 3 to 4 days, and the yeast will start creating alcohol and heat, so that's going to pretty much like eat the sugar. And the longer you let it, I don't know what the word is, the longer you let it rise, the fluid or the liquid, the more alcohol you can get, up to like 17% when the yeast dies. Now, when you make just homemade mead in the way that the sugar packages recommend, like the recipes, you don't really get any alcohol. It's like up to 3% or something like that if you leave it for a long time.
Here, I found the key.
Huh, pretty irresponsible to leave it out in the open like that.
Where is the generator?
Didn't you read the sign, Iggy?
Not funny.
But it's like 1 to 3% in homemade mead. So this is not alcoholic, it's non-alcoholic, but it has a very nice taste. Also, when you let it work in the bottle, it starts to carbonate because of the sugar and the yeast and the pressure that it builds up in the bottle. Interesting fact, it pays to use plastic bottles when you do these and not glass, because the glass can build up so much pressure that it pops the cork, and then you have a huge mess somewhere in your house. So yeah, good stuff. It just struck me that we're pretty much like snap a picture from the target from the photo spot. Okay, let's take a picture of this since somebody wanted that. X?
Looks good enough to me.
Right, and he also needed like 3 pictures of the machine. Should we go do that? I don't think we ever want to come back here anyways. Maybe we should just do it. Yeah, so anyways, that the mead story.
Don't run ahead.
It was just because it struck me and I remembered it and I thought it was kind of interesting. So what do you want from me here? Okay, there's one photo spot. Okay, should I make it down there? Take photo. Snap a picture of the broken machine in this area. Okay. Beautiful. Uh-huh. Not good enough?
Got kind of cut off.
Well, what do you want me to do? Zoom, 3 and 4. How about then?
Perfect shot.
Perfect shot, okay. And apparently we're falling down. I'm full on lightning and everything else, so we're not going to bother with that. I wish the map was clearer how I should run here. Mead is a traditional drink that we usually, at least
Hey,
it's...
Noct! Wait up!
Fuck off. It's like a traditional drink that's always sold around the 1st of May. Like a week before or maybe a week after in Finland. And a lot of people also make it on their own at home because it's very easy to make. Why am I all lightning shit? Oh, I have some random ass weapons going. That's why. These guys aren't all that jazzy, so I'm just gonna slash them up. Is Ignis not going to be involved at all?
Glad you're taking this seriously.
Yeah. So, mead is like a traditional drink that we drink and make around the 1st of May, and something called Vappu, or in Swedish Valborgsmässoafton, which is the day before the 1st of May. And normally, it's like a big kind of, it's the 1st of May is always a national holiday, and the day before it's like a party night. People celebrate spring and things like that. Students put on their graduation caps and stuff like that. It's usually quite fun. Yesterday was really good weather, so I bet there was a lot of people who had a lot of fun in town. Today, not so much, so the traditional picnic, which is usually a big deal for students, probably wasn't too great this year, because much as the weather is in the game is what it's like here as well. It's very rainy and gray, so not much fun to be at a picnic in that kind of weather. But yeah, we, on the other hand, being the new house owners and my girlfriend being so extremely pregnant,
Say no to this.
we didn't do much. We bought a garden hose for the house, and then we raked like half of the yard free of leaves and pine needles. Wild party. Also, I need to stay completely sober now until the baby's born, because I could at any moment be called to drive her to the hospital. Of course, by the time you see this, the baby will already have arrived, and I probably made like a Sunday snippet or something with or about that. So if you're going like, hang on, didn't you already have your baby? Yes, we probably did at this point, but just ignore that. Realize that I'm playing this in the past, and you are in the future, and we are communicating across space and time. It's fantastic. YouTube is great. I need to figure out where to go. I want to... What the fuck is that thing? I want to kill it. Oh, it's a toad. Well, that's not that great.
Then we take it out.
What did I just do? That's a very interesting weapon. I'm hitting like several times. Huh.
Glad that's over.
What was that weapon?
More.
You staying alive is enough.
Where is it?
Right
Is there
here.
anything here?
How does it look?
She's wired and ready. Give it a go.
And don't blow it up.
Oh, thanks for the advice.
Okay, but what if I operate it now? Does the... Wait, should I do that mission first? Where is it, by the way? Over in the corner. Can I get around to that without like having to backtrack a million miles? Yeah, I can go down here. But that means I can probably shortcut here as well. Great. It took a little bit of damage, but oh well. Well, that's one way of doing it. Nope. Ow, shit. There. Can I go to a warp point now, please? Oh, I'm in stasis. Oh, I can just heal up here. There.
Buzz off!
There we go.
It's proving a challenge.
You guys
What
are
did you
a bit of a
expect?
dick. I should probably have done that like way earlier in the... when I came in here. Like the whole taking the picture thing. But better late than never, I guess. Side quests, not too interesting. But we're gonna do it. Oh, this is where I came up before. I wonder why I didn't have the prompt to take the picture then. Maybe because it was nighttime. The pictures don't like to be taken in the dark. I should have thought of that back then. Yeah. Do I have to zoom out?
Nah, that looks good enough to me. Move over, Prompto. There's a new camera king in town.
Was it? Okay, that was it. I know full on that. Great. Oh, come on. Bugger. These boys can't climb for shit, by the way. I'm gonna sprint and go turn on the machine. I don't care what they complain about. You'll make it back there eventually, guys. You can teleport. I can't. I'm not gonna bring Ignis along on any more adventures if this is how it's gonna be. It was over here, wasn't it? Yeah. Now let's start the sucker.
Did it work?
Yep. One more to go.
Seriously?
What? Another
Since
one?
when are there 2 of them?
Can it? Let's just get this thing moving so we can get on with...
It can't possibly over there, like 1.2 miles that way.
our mission.
It's like way out of the... There's no way. What is that? Oh, it's the wrong quest. That's why. We are on the hand of the king right now. That makes more sense. Since I won't really have a chance to talk about it anywhere else, except maybe in the Sunday snippet where I show my baby for the first time. I don't know when that's going to be made either. Probably like a week or two after we come home. I'm going to freak her out by shoving a camera in her face the first thing I do. But these last few days have been a little bit stressful since there's always the chance that any moment she might go into labor. So whenever things feel different for her, I'm always like, okay, here we start going.
Might not have it for long though. Hurry up and move the machine.
Yes, sir.
I'm not freaking out like major, but it puts a little bit of tension on me, which makes it difficult for me to concentrate on making videos or being entertaining. And
Yeah,
it's
so much for sticking together.
it's like constantly in my head. Meat is so good though. That's good enough.
Did you hear that?
Sounds like we're clear.
Grand. Then let's move.
I question the intelligence in like operating extremely heavy machinery that you have no education in whatsoever. Let me move the mic a little bit closer, by the way. I'm not sure if it's like picking up sound correctly. I'm just hoping. I guess it is. I'm just fidgeting with it.
Hold up. You sure you're ready for this? You got what it takes?
To do what?
Exactly.
To face your ancestors and convince them to lend you their strength. Got a long road ahead. Can you see this through? To the end?
Show resolve.
Can and will. Whether I like it or
Now
not.
give me that AP.
I've got a duty to fulfill. As king.
You're damn right you do. Then that means you'd better start taking this seriously.
Look, I've been killing people for this shit. I'd say it's pretty serious by now. I don't know what they want from me. Gladiator's word, sport knocks self-reflection Now Ralph's Noctis vitality is increased by 50%. Alright. Sit guy.
We did it! Together!
Nothing in there, okay. I think we're gonna meet one of those, yeah, multi...
This cave is huge!
The tomb's further in?
You want to wait here?
Alone. Here.
Not what I said.
Oh man, something stinks around here. Don't slip and fall and whatever that is.
Yeah, in the water there's gonna be one of those multi-plant monster things.
Royal Tomb's gotta be around here somewhere. The question...
We're gonna gear up for it. No, neither of those. We're going to gear. I don't know if Blizzara is the thing that's gonna be sensitive to. I think fire for some reason. We do have fire. Should we make like a new fire one? Maybe we'll just make a new fire one. I'm gonna make some epic freaking fire. We have Fira. Then in here we're gonna shove something fun. Four chain level 50. 3 chain, 4 chain, 2 chain. See if we can find a 5 chain. Misfire level 8. XP bonus, 2 chain. 2 chain level 60. 3 chain level 70. Crooked Helix Horn. 5 chain 65. Behemoth Horn. I'm gonna do a Behemoth chain. Apparently that's as many as we have. Yep, that'll do it. Craft that, we're gonna equip it, and then we're gonna hope that I'm right about the fire. Quintcast.
Where?
Fire. We're gonna look through the cave afterwards, but we're gonna start with the fight. I'm sure we're gonna run into it sooner or later. Whoop, I'm burping. Could I break these boxes? No.
What about over there? Looks pretty to me.
Yes, it does. Let's go over there. Now get attacked.
What is this?
I hate eggs.
Do we really want to know what's back there?
There we go.
Is that in space?
What is it?
Something real bad.
Oh, that did a shit ton. It's dead, isn't it? Oh, it regens.
Whoa! Look who's hatching!
Bust them up. It's useless.
What do we do?
This might be a good time to panic. No. There must be a way.
Ow. The Marlboro's secret gift. Yeah, okay. Great. Oh shit. I'm about to die because I went in there. I shouldn't have gone in there. Everybody's dying, in fact. Did you get out of there? Where am I? How do I get out of here? There we go.
What the hell's wrong with that thing?
That was kind of terrifying.
Can we Phoenix down on Ignis? No, we can't. But we can potion on Ignis. Probably potion all of them. Oh, nobody else wants it, apparently. Be that way. Free from the Marlboro and regroup. Oh, we're gonna go over there. Success. 10 AP.
Gotta shut that thing's trap.
Can I just nuke it again? Because I did some massive amounts of damage.
Knocked. I have an idea. If I may...
Is that a grenade?
As I suspected.
Really worked!
Nice one.
Now, fighting chance.
Ignis has rejoined the fray. Obtain technique Libra Elementia. Alright.
Is it dead?
It is! And it's all thanks to Iggy.
Iggy, you saved us.
Seriously. We'd be plant food if it weren't for you.
Happy to help.
What, no royal commendation from His Majesty?
Oh, shut it.
You, at least.
Whisking them just makes a mess. Better fry them.
Fry him. Alright.
I think we found it.
Just wish they found a better place to build it.
That spell that I created made that fight very confusing. Because I think it's supposed to be very drawn out and difficult and dramatic. And I just nuked it from orbit a couple of times. It got confusing at one point when I was locked in against the tree with it, but hardly the way they intended it to be. Ooh, that looks cool. That looked longer than katana though. Could that be one of those Nagato? No, Nagato I think was a spear with a sword at the end. I'm not sure. Anybody who knows Japanese swords better than me, write in the comments. What was it?
Yeah, let's...
Oh, it is a katana. That was a very long katana. Let me look at it. So right now we have this Blade of the Mystic. Which I can't remember what it did anymore, but I apparently picked it at some point. King rose to protect the world. This was his sword. When swung, it enhances the wielder's prowess, okay? A king was changed forever when his beloved queen was taken from us prematurely. This was his katana. It is drawn and strikes in a single heartbeat. Interesting. We'll try it. See what it's worth. We could re-equip some magic while we're at it.
A moment.
Is everything okay?
Bloody well isn't. And I won't suffer this pointless bickering in silence any longer.
Finally!
Let's be frank. My vision hasn't improved, and probably won't. Yet in spite of this, I would remain with you all. To the very end.
Sorry, but I object. War is a matter of life and death.
But we'll be there.
It's not about us looking out for him.
Uh-huh. Well, then he should be free to choose.
There's more to it than just what he wants.
I know full well. I won't ask you to slow down. If I cannot keep up, I will bow out.
What says His Majesty?
Not.
Fuck yeah, Agnes is coming with us.
You are king.
If you can just move a little bit
Cannot
faster.
lead by standing still. A king pushes onward, always, accepting the consequences and never looking back. Gladio, Noct will take his rightful place, but only once he's ready.
Have it your way. We're still taking a big risk. We better all be ready.
Yeah, we're gonna return. I did the side quest there anyways. Probably could have been some items around, but I doubt there'd be anything great. I think the great stuff is all in, like, way off caves and behind locked doors currently. Except that one sniper rifle, which is somewhere.
You guys mind if we stop in Tenebrae?
Might as well hop off.
If it helps him move on.
I'm still curious if I can get back to, like, driving around in the car and...
With these, I'll be a shoo-in for user's choice.
You'll be a shoo-in?
My name's on the article, and that's the way the news goes.
You're welcome.
You better give us some good stuff for this, though. Alright. It was alright on the experience. The money wasn't bad either. Just stop it. Alright, I've checked already, like, both sides of this. I don't think anything has changed now that... Wait, what is that? On the map. It claims like this is a... Oh, fuck it. We're going to... We'll just continue the quest. It looks to me like this is one of those, like, information hubs. But I don't see a building, so I guess it's just for the station, the icon? Fuck if I know, we're leaving.
All set for boarding?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, let's roll.
In that case, hop aboard. We'll be leaving shortly.
We have so much experience.
We're here for you.
Yeah. Let us help you. And we're off!
Are we clear?
Crystal.
Hey, watch your step.
You're not pushing onward?
Not at his expense.
Fair enough.
Oh, that dick again. I'm gonna go level up when we find a ×3 place to stay. I don't think there's anything higher. And we'd get like almost 100, between 120 and 150,000 experience for everyone. So that should be like an easy 10 to 15 levels. Let's see if we have anything interesting here. Haha, the dude with the stick. Is this a good picture? Not really. It's kind of neat. Semi-neat, I guess. Ooh. Oh, I like this one. This is nice. That's a very good pick. I'm going to take that one. Save this photo? Yes. These two are just overexposed, both of them. One worse than the other, but... Chapter 11, In the Dark. Ignis Resolve forces a reconciliation between Noctis and Gladiolus and restores harmony to the group. Finally! With renewed vigor, the four friends reboard the train and head for Tenebrae, home of the Lady Luna Freya. The late Lady Luna Freya. It's like the Kate? What? I also think that Prompto's DLC is coming up
Feels good to ride the rails.
in this section.
Sure does.
Eager to drive once we're in Gralia?
If they'll let me.
We're fortunate to have the regalia at all. We owe the First Secretary our thanks.
She'd get more thanks if she gave us a discount.
Those transceivers are top-notch. I recall when the Hydrian raged. In the midst of the Empire's retreat, one conspicuous craft remained behind. The Chancellor's. The last thing I remember seeing was his ship, heading for the altar. I fell unconscious and was powerless to stop him.
I'm just glad you're alive.
Oh, is someone else there?
Gladio. He just came back. Where did he go anyway?
On a brief reconnaissance. Something caught my ear.
Hey, Captain. Mission complete.
Splendid.
So what caught your ear?
Rumors of longer nights.
They've been growing longer day by day.
There was talk of it back in Lucis, but recent days have shown an unseasonably sharp change. Should this trend continue, before long...
There won't be daylight.
Well, it's not out of the question. The Empire's already slain half of the Six. No wonder the whole world's in disarray.
I guess.
And longer nights mean more demons.
Seen that with our own eyes.
I happened to overhear a fellow passenger discussing this very same phenomenon.
So he sent yours truly to seek him out.
Nice police work.
Well, don't want to keep him waiting.
No, we don't. Back in a moment.
Sure.
It's a pretty cool view here as well.
Whoa! Oh, there you are, buddy. Did you see this? Oh, it's unreal.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Never seen anything like it.
That's a massive
Doesn't
storm
make any
front.
sense. What's going on?
Okay.
It's a real
Ah.
mystery.
You again.
I'm not liking that snow cloud. Kind of gives me the chills. Like, who comes up with this stuff? I couldn't dream something like this if I tried. It's a wondrous world.
Huh. Dust modes. That's pretty cool. Now let's go beat the shit out of that guy.
The hell are you doing here?
What's going on? Easy there, buddy. Oh, didn't see that coming. You all right? Shut up! Be careful there. Wait.
Point warp, damn
This
it.
is for real?
Pursue Arden. We are.
Oh, no! Show yourself! Knocked.
That son of a bitch.
He's kind of like the Joker, Arden. Let's just mess with people.
Come on, Knocked. You're scaring me. Seriously, man. Cut it out. It's not safe. Plus, you're causing a scene. Quit. You think this is funny? Dude, are you seriously trying to kill me?
Dude.
Why wouldn't I? I've got... What are you after, following me around this whole time? It's all your fault!
What are you talking about? Do you really mean that, Knocked?
Yeah.
Of course I do! You can't talk your way out of this.
You won't even let me. Knocked, please. Can't we talk for a sec?
Never.
Can we just slit his throat and at least have one player out of the game? Oh, I remember this from Jesse's playthrough. Esquielo? The deserts of the western continent have long been littered with imperial armories and outposts. The slaying of the Glacian, however, gave birth to a paradoxical phenomenon. Snowfields and sand dunes coexisting mere miles apart. Noctis and his friends would be wise to flee this treacherous terrain post-haste.
Noct, are you okay?
No. Where's Arden?
Wait, he's here? If he is, that would explain all this weird stuff happening.
Yep,
I bet he's behind the train stopping.
probably.
Ignis and Gladio went up to inspect the engine room.
Let's get with him.
I say the two of us go check out the rear.
Or not.
Yeah.
Pursue our expert to check the status of the rare cards. Go, 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 go. Shit's about to start happening now.
Did they?
There we go.
Noct! We have to protect the people!
Sure.
Looks like they've got the train surrounded.
Kill it.
Head to the next car!
Leave these guys to us.
So much for a safe ride. More of them might be on board. Let's check the rear.
We need to get the train moving again.
I'm sure Ignis and Gladio will come up with something.
I hope so. Let's go.
How bad do you think it is?
Pretty bad.
I hope nobody got hurt. Crap. The MTs can self-destruct.
Can't let them inside.
Well then, we take the fight to them.
Let me go fight. Imperial shock troopers are attempting to blow up the train. Take them down before they get too close. If the train takes too much damage, the game is over. Okay. Well, are you gonna... No? Okay. Give me a...
What are the odds we'll win?
Give me a warp point. Give me a warp point. I'll take it. Can I have a warp point? Sure, and let's just blow myself up. We're gonna have to ether. There we go, ether. Cooler source empty. I have 11 of them at least. Where? Where? You?
Knocked. He's ready for round 2.
Ooh! You should shut down the cannons. Ah, here I can rest at least. Ooh! Feel free to like strike them.
Oh. Fun never ends.
Damn. So, sit down.
How bad do you think it is?
Ooh! Okay, this is not great. We're gonna gear, we're gonna knock this, and we're gonna use some magic. 2 chain level 99. That sounds pretty, maybe a little bit overkill.
Get back! Knock!
Just do the attack. I can't rest. Well,
Good
there we
news,
go.
Knocked. Ignis just called and said we're almost ready to roll.
Finally.
Right. There we go.
Road already. Back on his feet.
There's dudes there.
These guys look like trouble. Looks like they've rolled out the big guns.
Yep.
Stay back.
An Imperial tank has also begun firing on the train. Point warp to the tank and destroy it before it shoots into the train. Takes so much. Yes. Okay. Can I?
Come on! We're leaving!
All right. We left.
Look! They're hot on our tail! They're gonna blow us to bits!
Not if we blow them up first.
How's that now?
Shoot them.
Oh, now there's an idea.
Imperial assault crafts have also begun firing on the train. Point warp to the ships and destroy them. Sure thing. How do I destroy them? That remains to be understood. Am I just gonna go in them? I don't get it. There we go. Once inside, force the shock troopers to self-destruct. Right.
She's gonna blow.
Whew. Can I please get in there? get out of here.
That'll do it. We'll head back down.
Oof. Oh no. Oh yeah, he did an illusion thing.
How long were you in the dark?
Alright, so for those of you who didn't have time to follow there, Arden did an illusion, so he switched with Prompto, and then, yeah, Noctis kicked the wrong person off the train. And this is where I think Prompto's DLC is. One by one, my mates disappear for a while. Chapter 12, End of Days. Arden uses a stitch in time to switch appearances with Prompto and tricks Noct into hurting his closest friend. Nevertheless, a king pushes ever onward, accepting the consequences and never looking back. I don't know, I'd probably be thinking about that for a bit. Maybe that's just me. Skill, cooking, Ignis' area of expertise. He's almost solely responsible for preparing camp meals. His skill improves with every dish he makes. Funny thing, while I was in the swamp when I went camping, before I ended the last episode, I went camping and the food that was available was just a cold can of, like, unidentifiable meat. Because Ignis is blind, so he can't cook. So there was only one thing to eat. It's kind of amusing.
Ignis, you've got to stop this thing. Prompto fell off the train. I pushed him. I mean, Arden made me. I don't know where he is, but we can't leave him.
Stay calm, Noct. I'm as concerned for Prompto as you are. But stopping the train would endanger everyone on board. We'd be sitting ducks for the demons.
What do we do?
First, we drop the passengers off at Tenebrae. We'll be arriving shortly.
What about Prompto?
Given the Chancellor's involvement, it's probable he's no longer where we left him. In any case, he may try to contact us. Let us wait and hope for now. Can you make your way here? Gladio's with me.
Are the two of you okay at least?
Yes.
Okay, on my way. I'll be there as soon as I take care of these stowaways.
Oh yeah, there's demons on this train.
And things just got worse.
There's no real place to replenish MP here, so we're gonna have to use ether in case I start running out of stuff. Don't fall off the train though. That's a big one. Him will warp strike. You dead? Yep.
Where do they keep coming from?
No, it's not that bad yet, Noct. We can still just warp strike them to death. I equipped my warp strike weapon again. It doesn't do as much damage in just basic melee as some of them. But it does a very, very strong warp strike, so I'm gonna stick with it. What's now? Have I arrived? What do I do now? Do I just wait for the train to finish the tunnel? Did I miss something? Is this tunnel gonna end, or did the game bug out on me? Did I like kill everything too fast or something? Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. These are kind of useless. I know, are these supposed to be hard or something?
world?
What in the world, indeed? Ooh. That's a lot to kill, though. Maybe this would be a good time for Leviathan. Yeah. They're definitely getting a lot more epic in this game. It's no longer just 4 dudes in a car. There's gods and shit involved. Alright, neat. More experience.
Well, look who's here.
Haranea. Guess we've got you to thank for this mess.
More to it than meets the eye. You want to know who to thank? Come with me.
Huh.
Can't wait to hear this.
And here it will we shall, but we'll do so in the next episode. I'm gonna end
What
this
did you do
episode
to
right
your
here.
eyes?
Oh, just a flesh wound.
If
you
you're
see?
still watching,
I'm afraid not.
okay.
Wow, that sucks.
Stop talking. You're
Cruel
far
world.
away. I shouldn't be able to hear you. Right. I'm going to end the episode right here. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. There's more Final Fantasy coming out on the channel very soon. And yeah, in the next episode, we'll finally find out who is behind all this, or who we have to thank for all this. We'll probably get Prompto back at some point as well, though that might take a little bit of time. And I also want to get back to the world before we end this game, because I'm not sure what's going to happen next. Like, the way I remember Jesse's playthrough, this was quite close to the end of the game. Though there's like a million things to do in the game after you finish it, but not going to read that right now. But yeah, the story-wise, this is starting to feel like late into the game. I want to get Prompto back before we level up, but we'll see if we can do that all in the next episode. But for now, we're going to say bye-bye.